Cats engage in many behaviors that might seem strange or even humorous to humans, and one of the most peculiar is their habit of sniffing each other's butts. While this action may appear odd or inappropriate to people, it is actually an essential part of feline social behavior, serving as a primary method of communication and information gathering. The act of sniffing another cat's rear end allows cats to exchange a vast amount of data about each other in a way that words never could. Understanding why cats do this requires a closer look at their anatomy, instincts, social structure, and the role that scent plays in their daily lives. Cats rely heavily on their sense of smell, which is far more developed than that of humans. While humans primarily use sight and sound to interact with the world, cats depend on scent to understand their environment and interact with other animals. A cat's nose contains approximately 200 million scent receptors, compared to the mere 5 million found in humans. This heightened olfactory ability allows them to detect pheromones and chemical signals that convey detailed information about other cats, including their identity, mood, reproductive status, and health. The primary source of these scent signals is the anal glands, which are located on either side of a cat's anus. These glands produce a unique, musky secretion that carries individualized chemical markers, much like a fingerprint. Every cat has a distinct scent profile, which is influenced by factors such as diet, genetics, health, and hormonal changes. By sniffing another cat's butt, a cat can quickly determine important details about its companion, including whether it is a friend or stranger, its emotional state, and whether it poses a threat. This behavior is especially prominent when two unfamiliar cats meet for the first time. Instead of introducing themselves through vocalizations or direct physical contact, cats use scent as their primary means of communication. The butt-sniffing ritual allows them to assess whether the other cat is friendly, dominant, or submissive. It also helps them establish boundaries and avoid unnecessary conflicts. In this way, sniffing serves as a form of feline diplomacy, preventing aggressive encounters and fostering peaceful interactions. Cats also use butt sniffing as a way to reinforce social bonds within a group. In multi-cat households or colonies, familiar cats will frequently engage in this behavior to reaffirm their relationships and ensure group cohesion. By regularly exchanging scent information, cats can monitor changes in each other's health, detect stress levels, and maintain social harmony. This practice is particularly important among cats that live together, as it helps establish a sense of familiarity and trust. The role of scent communication extends beyond individual relationships and into territorial behavior. Cats are highly territorial animals, and they use scent markers to define their personal space. In addition to urine marking and cheek rubbing, butt sniffing allows cats to recognize which individuals belong in a particular area. If a cat encounters another cat that has a familiar scent, it is more likely to accept its presence and avoid confrontation. Conversely, an unfamiliar scent may trigger defensive behaviors, such as hissing or swatting, as the cat assesses whether the newcomer poses a threat. Reproductive status is another critical piece of information that cats gather through scent. Intact male and female cats rely on scent-based communication to determine mating availability. A female in heat will produce pheromones that signal her fertility, which males can detect through scent alone. Even neutered cats may retain some residual hormonal markers that indicate their past reproductive status. By sniffing another cat's butt, a cat can quickly determine whether the other individual is a potential mate or competitor. While butt sniffing is a natural and instinctual behavior, not all cats react the same way to it. Some cats are more reserved and may not appreciate being sniffed, leading them to swat or walk away when another cat attempts to initiate the behavior. Others may be more social and willingly participate in reciprocal sniffing as a sign of mutual trust. The way a cat responds to butt sniffing depends on its personality, past experiences, and comfort level with other cats. Cats may also engage in this behavior when reuniting after a period of separation. For example, if one cat has been to the veterinarian or spent time in a different environment, its scent profile may have changed. Upon returning home, other cats may engage in prolonged sniffing to reacquaint themselves with their companion and confirm its identity. This process helps re-establish familiarity and reduce potential tension caused by unfamiliar scents. In some cases, excessive or persistent butt sniffing can indicate an underlying health issue. Cats that are experiencing anal gland problems, digestive issues, or infections may produce stronger or unusual scents that attract more attention from other cats. If a cat repeatedly sniffs another cat's rear end with heightened interest, or if the cat being sniffed appears uncomfortable, it may be worth checking for signs of irritation, swelling, or excessive licking in the area. Regular veterinary checkups can help ensure that a cat's scent glands are functioning properly and not causing discomfort. Despite being a normal part of feline behavior, butt sniffing can sometimes make cat owners uncomfortable, particularly if their cat attempts to sniff their own rear end. While cats primarily use this behavior for communication with other felines, they may occasionally direct similar actions toward humans by sniffing areas such as the feet, hands, or even clothing. This is simply their way of gathering information and reinforcing social bonds in a manner that is instinctive to them. There are ways to manage and understand this behavior within a household setting. If a cat is particularly persistent about sniffing other cats in an intrusive manner, providing structured socialization opportunities and engaging in interactive play can help redirect their focus. Ensuring that all cats have access to clean litter boxes, adequate space, and separate resources can also reduce the need for excessive scent investigations. In summary, cats sniff each other's butts as a fundamental form of communication that allows them to gather detailed information about identity, health, mood, and social standing. This behavior, while amusing to humans, plays a crucial role in feline interactions by helping cats establish relationships, avoid conflicts, reinforce bonds, and monitor their environment. While some cats may be more comfortable with this behavior than others, it remains an essential aspect of their natural instincts and social structure. Recognizing the importance of scent-based communication in cats can help owners better understand their pets' actions and create a more harmonious living environment for their feline companions.